All right, y'all. Welcome. It's November 2nd. Bills about due. Gotta pay rent. And here we are with basketball, man. We're trying to make another great day here at Bank Shop Vets. Like I said, man, we still early on here. And I just want y'all to just bear with me, man. I'm no pro. I'm a long-time bettor, long-time researcher. And I'm giving y'all my thoughts based on this research. You feel me? We got a great slate here, and what we're trying to find is winning bets. That's all we care about. Where can we win and make money? I'm gonna give y'all some information and take it what you need, but right now we only looking for the wins. Let's get into it. We got the first game up. We got the Pelicans and the Thunder. They are early game here. We got the over-under set at 228.5, and we got the spread at 13 points. Thunder's 3-0 at home, 6-0. Pelicans ain't won a game. So, see why the line is what it is. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see how OKC has been doing. Let's start off with the favorites. That's what we're going to start doing, y'all. We're going to have a little more flow to it. We're going to go start with the favorites, then we're going to start with the underdogs. So, here we go. Oklahoma. Like I said, I like to look at flows for first quarter, second quarter, halftime, third quarter, fourth quarter, game, spread, over, under, money line. Like, all those have different trends. So all those are their own bets. You might think they kind of correlate. Of course, halftime correlates with first and second and yada, yada, yada. But they're their own. Vegas looks at them as an individual. So when they calculate it, it's going to be individual. So let's go ahead and start off with Oklahoma first quarter. They're not the best first quarter team, starting off the year. So far, they've only won 50% of their first quarters. So to be a 12-point favorite, 50%, I don't know if I'm betting that first quarter. Second quarter, though, different story. Second quarter, they kind of turn it up. They don't really win by a whole lot in the second quarter, but the thing is they do win. Out of the 6 games they played, they won 4 of them, tied 1, lost 1. So definitely, if you're looking at them for the second quarter, I completely understand. Halftime, same story. They're a pretty good halftime team. They won past 4 out of 6. They haven't won any by more than 10 points. This is another thing that, I'm personally, I try to be a 3-level better. First who's going to win. So, boom, you could bet the money line. Then you got an idea of what they could win by. Might bet the spread. Then you're like, you want to get on, get on some hard stuff. You feel me? We're going to go ahead and try and do the margin. And, that's where the money at. But it's also the hardest bet to make. But, with that being said, definitely don't think that they're going to lose just half. Third quarters, once again, we're talking about OKC here, y'all. So, third quarter, they won 4 out of 6. Fourth quarter, they 50%. For the game, 100. For the spread, they 50%. For over and under, for the over, they 50%. So definitely gotta take all that into consideration when you're making your bets. And with that being said, we definitely know that they're gonna win. Okay? We know they're gonna win. Are they gonna win by 12? They've had a few days of rest. They had off Friday and Saturday. Then they got an early game here. I don't know yet. Let's go by. Let's look at New Orleans. Let's look at New Orleans before we make our decisions here. New Orleans, another team that has not been great in the first quarter. Out of the 5 games that they've played, they've only won 2 first quarters. They lost 3. Second quarter, they're a little better. They won 3, lost 2. So halftime, 1-2. They lost the last 3 halftimes. So, they've been losing by half the last 3 games. Third quarter, they come out flat. They've only won 1 third quarter. They lost the last 2. Fourth quarter, they tried to turn it up a little bit. They won 3 out of 5. They tied 1 and lost 1. With that being said, they've only covered the spread once. Overs have hit 3 out of 5. And like I said, they haven't they haven't won a game. Do I think they're going to cover the spread here? Yes. I do think that they are going to cover this 12.5 spread. With that being said, what would be my bet if I think they're going to cover the 12.5 spread? New Orleans for the plus 12. That'll be step 1. I do think OKC is going to win, but ain't no money in that. So I mean, we can't bet that. I think New Orleans is going to cover, and I think OKC is going to win. So with that being said, I mean, like I said, my first bet's going to be New Orleans. If I want to get a little saucy, then I'll take OKC 1-5 or 6-10, depending on the number. I got to look and see what the numbers is for that. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that first game. Let's go ahead and keep it moving. Next, we got the 76ers and the my bad, Brooklyn Nets. You feel me? Who ain't won a game? 76ers, they on fire even though they lost. They're 4-1. Nets 0-5. Let's go ahead and look at Philly. See how we looking here. Philly. So Philly has played 5 games. First quarters, they've won 3 out of 5. Second quarter, 3 out of 5. Halftime, they've handled business. They've been winning 4 out of the past 5 halftimes. Third quarter, they're completely trash. They ain't won a third quarter. So I don't know what the coach come out and tell them third quarter, but they need to change that message because they come out trash in the third quarter. Fourth quarter, great. They won 4 out of 5 fourth quarters. Hence the reason they won 4 out of 5 games. This team right here has been great so far. 4 out of 5 on the over. 3 out of 5 on the spread. They tied the last game with Boston. They only won by 1. Yeah, man, if I'm betting this game, let's see here. They got the spread at -5.5. Man, it's a great number. 3 possessions, though. Man, I'm taking that. I'm taking that -5.5. Even though Philly's only won they won 1 game by more than 5 points. So before I say I'm gonna take that -5.5, let me go ahead and switch on over to Brooklyn. You feel me? Here we go. We're gonna switch on over to Brooklyn. Say Brooklyn, they play for themselves, but they do put up buckets. They haven't won a first quarter yet. All season, they are 0-5. They are 1-5 when it comes to second quarters. They haven't won at halftime. They are 3-5. They're good at third quarter. Coach tell them something, they start playing. So they're a decent third quarter team. Fourth quarter team, they've only won 2 out of 5. And like I say, they haven't won a game. They've only won 1 spread. Like I say, they do put up points somehow. The over-under's been pretty low for them, so they've covered 3 out of 5. And Man, like I say here, for this particular game, I think I'm going to say what is my favorite bet here? Philly should be winning by halftime. There should be no reason Philly's losing this game by halftime. Brooklyn kind of turns up a little bit in the second half, so don't necessarily want to bet the game. Halftime, what's that, 2.5? I'll take that. So I like that. Next game up, we got the Jazz and the Hornets. Jazz is favored by 2.5. Charlotte's favored by 2.5. Over under 237.5. Charlotte's 2-4. Utah is 2-3 and 0-2 away. Charlotte is currently 1-2 at home. Let's go ahead and get into it. If you don't know, I am from North Carolina. Not a Charlotte Hornets fan though, but I do bet on them from time to time. And first quarters, 50%. They won 3, lost 3. Second quarter, they've only won 2, and they're on a 3. They're on a streak of losing 3. They tied the last one. So, second quarter, they're just falling flat. Halftime, they won their last halftime. Before that, they lost the last 4. 2 out of 6. 50% on third quarters and 50% on fourth quarters as far as their wins. And their fourth quarters, they lost the last 3. So they lost the last 3. Nothing tells me Charlotte's going to win this game. I bet Utah. I bet Utah to win the game. This is a back-to-back for Charlotte. I bet Utah to win the game. Let's see. I do want to give y'all some Utah stats, though, before I just get away from them. All right, so Utah has won 3 out of 5 first quarters, 3 out of 5 second quarters, 2 out of 5 halftimes, 2 out of 5 third quarters, 2 out of 5 fourth quarters, 2 out of 5 games. 3 out of 5 went over. They covered the spread 4 out of 5 times. That's the reason I'm betting Utah. Utah played them teams. Whether they're young teams, whatever. They played LA, handle business. Sacramento, they lost. Phoenix, handle business. Portland, they lost, but they covered. And then Phoenix again, they just lost. But this one I'm gonna pick Utah. Charlotte ain't had that tight, that tight timing. They ain't had that tight competition. So, in my opinion, Utah's just more ready for this game. Charlotte gonna be tired. Utah young. I'm gonna take Utah. I'm taking Utah. Back to back, like I say, they split their back to backs. Charlotte split their back to backs the first time against Philly and Washington. This time, man, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose their back to back. LaMelo out there playing around. They're gonna lose. But I could be wrong. Let's keep it moving. Like I say, I am no guru. This is just my thoughts and opinions. We got the Hawks and the Spurs. But we got the Hawks and the Cavs. I do apologize, y'all. Like I say, I'm freestyling this. I'm just trying to make sure that I get these videos out, and I'm gonna get better. But I gotta do this. I just gotta get it out. As I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to myself, and I'm really talking to myself. And maybe somebody here, maybe somebody like that. It's kind of crazy, right? Hawks are 3-3. Cavs are 3-3. They got the Cavs favored by 6. So let's see here. No Trae Young, of course. No Darius Garland. let's start off with Cleveland. Cleveland has won 3 out of 6 first quarters. Second quarter, they turned up 4 out of 6. 3 out of 6 at half. Third quarter, they turned up 5 out of 6. Fourth quarter, they fall flat 1 out of 6. Hence why they only won 50% of their games. They've only covered the spread once. They've only went over 2 games. Man, they playing Atlanta. They on the 2-game losing streak. Their second home game. Man, this ain't the best spot for Cleveland, like mentally. Atlanta has won, 4 out of 6, and they are on a 3-game win streak when it comes to first quarters. They've won 2 out of 6 second quarters, and they're on the 2-game win streak there. They're on the 3-game win streak when it comes to half, and they won 3 out of 6. They've split third quarters here, and looks like they split fourth quarters, winning 3, losing 3. Hence their record 3-3. Spread, they've covered 2 out of 6. Over has went over 3 times. Cleveland. I do like Atlanta here somewhere. I'm trying to figure out exactly where I like them. I think I might like them more so just for the half. I think I might like them. Or for that's 6. Cleveland's gonna have to show me that they gonna beat the team by 6 points. I'm gonna take plus 5.5. Take plus 5.5, man, and they're gonna have to just show me that they can whoop up on Atlanta. Atlanta's a good defensive team, just like Cleveland. Yeah, man, they're gonna have to show me that they could just whoop up on them. I don't care if Trae Young's out or not. They're gonna have to show me that. So I'll take the plus money with Atlanta for that one. And we got the Raptors and the Grizzlies. I'm going to take the Grizzlies money line, but I'm going to go ahead and just, I'm going to take the Raptors money line, but I'm going to talk it through with y'all. We'll start off with the Grizzlies. There is no Ja Morant tonight. Blame the coaches. That's what he said. Blame the coaches. They won 3 out of 6 first quarters. They're on a 1-game losing streak. Second quarter, they only won 2 second quarters. They won their last one, though. They only won 2 half times. They did win their last one, though. Third quarter, they're a pretty good third quarter team. They won 4 out of 6, but they did lose their last one. And fourth quarter, they 3 out of 6, and they lost their last 2. This ain't a good spot for Memphis, man. They seem like they got a lot of turmoil. Toronto here, at Toronto, Memphis Young Boys. Toronto ain't won at home yet. This a gift. This right here is a gift. And when you see a gift, you take a gift. Right here we got Toronto, who, like I say, man, Toronto's been playing some tough teams. So, don't trip. They've been playing some tough teams. So, 2 out of 5 first quarters they won. They won 2 out of 6. They won 4 out of 6 second quarters. They won 4 out of 6 half times. Third quarter, they kind of fall flat, 2 out of 6. Fourth quarter, they fall flat, 2 out of 6. Hey, look, man. They play Houston at home. They play Milwaukee at home. They getting this dub. You feel me? They getting this dub, and then they're gonna get their. They're gonna try and get their get back against Milwaukee on Tuesday. That's it. I'm taking money line, spread, something. They're getting this dub. You know, Toronto's getting this dub. So that's you want to bet the rent? Toronto. Okay. We got the Bulls and the Knicks. We got the Knicks favored by 8 after losing. They're 2-0 at home. Bulls is undefeated, 1-0 on the way. Let's go ahead and start with New York. Let's see here. First quarter, man, New York has been struggling in the first. They've only won 2 out of 5. Second quarter, they've done better. We got 3 out of 5. Halftime, we got 3 out of 5. Third quarter, they're trash. 1 out of 5. Fourth quarter, trash. 1 out of 5. They lost their last 4 fourth quarters. Wow. Hence why they lost the last 3 games. Like, wow. Man, I can't take that 7.5. I can't do it. They just lost to these boys. I'm taking them for the win. I can take them for the win. And man, I could take them for the win. That's about it, man. That's my team. I'll take them for the win, man. I ain't doing too much more there. I'll see what the number is and see if I got to do some adjustment. But right now, I'm going to take them for the win, and we'll probably pair that with the Raptors. Next up, we got the Suns. Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad. Let me go over here to Chicago. So Chicago has won 2 out of 5 first quarters. They won their last 2. So they on a 2-game win streak there. Second quarter there, second quarter team. They won 4 out of 5. They on a 1-game win streak there. Halftime, they only won 2 out of 5. Third quarter, they only won 2. They're tied 2 too. So, fourth quarter, they're a pretty good fourth quarter team, man. 3 out of 5. Man, they won all their spreads. 3 out of 5 games go over. They won all their games. Hey, man, if I'm betting this, man, I'm betting that they go ahead and lose the game and that they will be losing by halftime. That's just my thoughts and opinions there. And that's just my thoughts and opinions. They're going to be losing. The Knicks better not lose this game. I think the Knicks come out smoking, personally. I think the Knicks come out first quarter, second quarter, win both of those, be winning by halftime. I think they come out smoking. I don't know about that third and fourth quarter because they haven't shown to come out smoking that way. But maybe give themselves enough early cushion to where maybe they still lose those early quarters. But, yeah, man. I'm looking at that. And if anything, I'll probably, if I want a better spread, it's probably be the halftime spread. Once again, probably bet that halftime spread. If it's at like 3.5, I could say they'll win by 2 possessions. Next up, man, we got the Spurs undefeated against the Suns. We got the undefeated Spurs. Let's go ahead over to Wemby. Let's see here. Man, 4 out of 5 first quarters. Great. 3 out of 5 second quarters. 4 out of 5 at half. Like, for the first quarter, they're on a 4-game win streak when it comes to the first quarter. They're on a 3-game win streak when it comes to halves. They won 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 third quarters and 3 out of 5 fourth quarters. Man, they won 4 out of 5 spreads. They covered that. And 2 out of 5 of their games went over. That's a good team, man. You gotta be careful though right here. You gotta be careful because they don't care. They're playing Phoenix. Phoenix has won 1 out of 5 first quarters, but they're on a 1-game win streak. They won 2 out of 5 second quarters. 2 out of 5 they've been winning at half. And they've been, like, those last 2 is the 2 that they won. They 2 out of 5 in the third quarter. Fourth quarter, they hot. 4 out of 5. Feel me? They're a hot fourth quarter team. They don't really cover the spread. I got 2 wins for the spread, a tie, and 3 losses. So I keep saying 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5. But yeah, overs have went 4 out of 6. But they haven't covered the last 2 games. And this game here, man, if I was to bet, what would I bet? What would I bet if I was to bet here? I'd probably bet San Antonio will be winning at halftime. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't. So I'd probably bet that San Antonio will be winning by halftime. Might get a little nervous if somehow Phoenix scoops a win in the first quarter, but yeah, San Antonio winning at halftime. Looks like a good move there. And last, we got the Heat and the Lakers. The Heat are favored by 5.5. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep messing up. You feel me? Like, the Lakers favored by 5.5. It's a home game for the Lakers here. Let's go ahead and start with the Lakers. Man, Lakers have won 2 out of 6 first quarters. And they won their last one. They won 3 out of 6 second quarters, but they lost their last one. Halftime, man, Lakers be squeezing some ways. Halftime, they've only won 2 out of 6 by half. Third quarter, they've only won 50% here. Fourth quarter, they turned up a little bit. They won 4 out of 6 fourth quarters. Hence why they are 4-2. I don't know about 5.5. 5.5. Man, let's go to Miami because I don't like that 5.5. Like, I really don't. Miami has a complete team. Do not like that 5.5. Miami has, look, check this out. Miami has covered the spread every game. Every game they covered. Every game that's went over except for 1. And they won 3 out of 5. First quarters, 3 out of 5. Second quarter, they won 4 out of 5. Third quarter, 3 out of 5. Halftime, 3 out of 5. Fourth quarter, 3 out of 5. I mean, when you win at 60% a lot of the times, I really think you might win the game. The Lakers are playing out their minds. It's a home game. Lakers about to lose this. But I'm going to just take that plus 5.5. Once again, let me preface also, I'm not the biggest LeBron James fan. You feel me? I think he's a great player. Whatever. I ain't even gonna bring that up. Y'all might not like my shit just because I don't say I don't like LeBron or whatever. You feel me? But those are my thoughts there, man. So if you need a recap here, here we go. Start at the top. Pelicans plus Sixers half. Hornets or Jazz for the win. Hawks for the plus. Raptors for the win. Knicks for the win. Spread, take that half spread. We'll just take Knicks for the win. Suns, halftime. Heat for the plus. All right, man, those are my thoughts and opinions, man. Y'all go ahead, let me know y'all thoughts and opinions if you're able to see this video. Be blessed.